Today I'm going to be talking about my classroom website. The first page of the classroom website will be my welcome page. The welcome page will include the classroom values and a motto that I created today, as well as an about me screencast presentation slideshow. It will also have a contact me section, which will include my email, phone number, and the hours that I can be reached. The second page will be schedule. So that will include the daily classroom schedule, which will explain when during the day we'll do our reading, our writing, our math. It will also have a weekly classroom schedule that will include more of the specials. So that would be more when we have gym, art class, which days of the week, so parents and guardians can know when to send their kids to school with shoes. There will also be a district yearly calendar linked there. I know it can be hard to find on the actual website, so that will be included underneath the schedules. This third part will be the classwork and homework help section. So that will start with classwork screencasts. I think it's very important that parents and guardians are on the same page as their classroom in terms of how we are approaching topics such as math. I think that everybody's experienced parents telling them that's not how we learn math. And I think it puts parents at a disadvantage when we have that be the way that we do things. So instead, we'll make sure that parents and guardians are understanding the approaches that we have to math and other aspects of the children's learning. There'll also be weekly assignment sections within that, and that will have a schedule of the homework for the week, as well as a link to the assignments printed out, whether that's extra reading logs or extra sheets for them to print out. There will also be a section for long term projects. Hopefully, this will prevent the whole scenario of, hey, mom, I didn't realize that I have a project due tomorrow. Do we have poster board? Hopefully, this will eliminate that. It'll allow for more collaboration and communication between parent and teacher. It will include supply lists. It'll include a rubric. It'll include instructions, and it'll include examples of previous work. It will also on my website have a classroom news section. So within that, there will be a monthly bulletin section. And the monthly bulletin section, I will be updating that monthly. And I will have a podcast of the bulletin as well as the written bulletin. And that's just so that parents can choose which is an easier manner for them to get the news for the classroom. I'll also in the classroom news section have an upcoming events section where I can include school events, whether that be back to school night or upcoming parent teacher conferences and classroom events so parents can know about things like field trips or classroom parties that might be coming up. Another section of the website will be student resources. So, student resources will be a link to Google Classroom, as well as it will have links to educational games that the district has provided for free, such as Reading Eggs and Zern, the types of games that give formative assessments so the children can understand where they are in their learning. There's also going to be a parent resources page on my classroom website, and that will include a section for technologies we will use in the classroom. So that will be explanations and tutorials, including the one I did last week, the screencast on Class Dojo and on Go Noodle, links to things like Class Dojo, Go Noodle, and other aspects that we'll be using, whether that could also be Scholastic, other links for parents to use, as well as a link to ISTE standards so that they can understand why we're using technology in the classroom and get them on board. There's also going to be a parent resources section that will include articles. I will update this over the course of the year. It will start with importance of reading 15 minutes a night, nutrition information, and sleep information, why it's important that children get a good night's sleep. And I'll keep uploading more articles as the year goes on, trying to help parents and me collaborate on our students' health. And then the last portion of the website will be forms. So for parents to access forms to, DASA, and it's important in showing them that how important equity and integrity is in my classroom. Chaperone forms for any sort of field trips that are coming up, as well as party supply sign up. That way, maybe we don't have everybody bring in napkins or brownies, and also just keeping the parents in the loop. So this is kind of my idea for the website so far. I have at least 6 pages, but I think that I could add more pages. So maybe technologies we use in the classroom might be a page and these might be off of it. I think that's going to kind of change as the development of the website goes along. But that's where I am at with my classroom website right now, and I'd love any feedback that you might have. Thank you.